Today's Feel Good Friday message, I want to talk to you about when you are trying and striving and struggling so hard towards a goal or to accomplish a task and it's just completely stressing you out. I've been doing that with these videos, with this new format that I learned, that I've been implementing, but I kind of took it in a direction that was just kind of off base, and I wound up completely stressing myself out. Yes, I know, boo-boo. And my cats are very mad because I'm at the computer 10 to 12 hours a day and they're in here meowing at me like, get off the computer. And I was so stressed by the time Friday came, by the time my videos would be posted and all my social media posts were up, I just had to collapse because I was so exhausted. I realized that this was not a sustainable way to continue doing my videos. I was used to just filming and just talking to you like I am now, and we just talk through the whole thing, and then I would throw my little bumper on at the end, and that was it. That was my only editing. Now it's a whole new thing. I've learned a lot of bells and whistles. I'm having fun with it, but I don't want to spend 10 to 12 hours a day on it because I have other stuff to do. Because my business actually consists of my coaching clients and my group coaching programs and those kind of things, and the videos are just my little thing that I want to throw up on Fridays. I want to provide some valuable content for you that you will find helpful, that can help you with issues that you're dealing with in your life. But it's just a small side part of my main business. So I had to go back and reevaluate what I was doing. So first of all, I had to change the way I was filming these because I am not used to having a script. And I had a script and I had to keep pausing and looking, what am I supposed to say next? And I'm used to just having a post-it note with bullet points stuck on the camera, and I just kind of talk. Sometimes I wouldn't even look at the bullet points, but I'm trying to do things in a different way that's more cohesive, and at least with editing I can cut things down so that they're not as long. But I've actually had a few people say, hey, your videos aren't as long, I like them when they're longer. But I know that most people have a short attention span, so I'm trying to make them brief and to the point. So I've just decided to combine the two. So I have my things that I know I want to say, and then I'm just talking to you like I am now. So I want you to notice when you are striving and struggling too hard, because you'll reach that point where you think, I can't do this anymore, kind of like I did. And that's when you got to find a better way. And coming from the perspective of law of attraction, you get way more done when you're relaxed about it. So I had to remember what I teach and start practicing that more. So I started spending more time in meditation every morning to get the guidance that I needed to move forward during the day, to take the steps that I needed to do in a more relaxed manner. So just remember that when you align your energy with what you want, you will accomplish way more because you will be attracting those things to you, and you won't have to put forth so much effort. Because I think we feel like, I have to work hard. That's drilled into our heads, and as I've mentioned before, it's in the mentality in our country is got to work hard to be successful. And no, you don't. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't even have to work hard. There are a lot of people that have figured out how to work smarter, not harder. So how can you take that task that is just overtaking your life, just taking up way too much time and completely stressing you out? How can you approach it from a different perspective? How can you make it easier on yourself? And I'm going to suggest that you do what I did. Take some more downtime during the day where you just kind of relax and get quiet. And if you're not into meditation, some people can't sit still for meditation, but if you can just stop and get quiet, or I like to tell people to go outside, because if you can just be in nature and look at the trees and watch the birds, it gets you out of your head a little bit, it relaxes you, and it helps you connect to that divine energy and inspiration that's always available to you. I know some things are just stressful, and that's just the way it is, and sometimes you just have to power through things. But we usually have a choice of how we approach things, and like me with the editing, I would sit there, I'm like this with anything. I want to get it done, I want to just keep going until it's done, because if I walk away and try to relax, I know it's still sitting there waiting for me. And my poor husband knows that I'm like this. When we get home from a trip for the weekend, I have to unpack the minute we get home, and open all the mail, or I can't relax. It's got to get done, or I can't relax. And that's just my personality. I just like to get things done. But things that I know I'm going to be doing on a regular basis, or it's something that I have incorporated newly into my life or my work routine or my daily routine, if I've started it in a way that's just wearing me out, I have to step back and find a new way of doing it. And take that quiet time to just go within and listen for guidance, because sometimes that guidance will point you in a different direction that is easier for you. So I just want you to notice the areas of your life that are causing unnecessary stress, where you have the power to take these tasks and either eliminate them, delegate them, simplify them, or find a better way to do them that's more enjoyable for you. Because really, we get way more done when we are relaxed. And I'll remind you what Abraham is always reminding us, that one person who is aligned with Source is more powerful than a million who are not. So think about that when it comes to the stuff that you need to get done. If you are aligned with the task that needs to get done, you're going to accomplish it much more quickly and easily than if you go around out of alignment and crazy and stressed out. So I'm trying to do that with these videos. I'm changing up the way I'm filming, so I'm trying to tighten it up a little bit, because usually I have these big gaps, and when I mess up, that gives me little bloopers to put on the end for my end screen, which has been good and actually makes me laugh. I hope they make you laugh too. But I'm finding purpose in the mistakes. So when something is completely stressing you out, I just want you to step away. Just walk away from it. I don't care what it is. If you reach that breaking point where you feel in your body like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out, I'm gonna crack any minute, then you definitely want to just step away, just walk away. And if you can go do something completely different that gets your mind off of it totally, that'll really help, because you kind of need to reset. You need a little reboot in your mind and in your consciousness and in your body. Just getting up and moving away from your desk or whatever you're working on, just get away from it. That's going to help you kind of make that shift that you need to come back feeling better and more focused. So I'm hoping that that works for me with these videos, because I want to enjoy doing them. Like I said, it used to be so easy, and it became such a laborious thing that I wasn't really enjoying it much anymore. And if I'm not enjoying it, that's going to come across to you, and I don't want you to be getting dissatisfied vibes from me. So I have to find a way to do it where I enjoy it, so that you get nothing but good vibes from me and these messages, because that's always my intention for you, because this is called Feel Good Friday. I want to feel good. I want you to feel good. I want us all to be feeling good. So I had to figure out a new way that felt good, and I think I have. So I really hope this message helped you ease up on yourself about anything and everything. And ladies, if you want to join a community of like-minded women to be inspired, empowered, and have fun, we would love to have you join us in the Infinite Woman community. It's a great place to be, to connect with other women and get your mind off of all the stuff that you need to do, because women are always too busy. So come and join us there. I'll leave the link here. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to relax about it all. It will all get done. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. I know. Yeah.